So let me walk you around the beauty that is the Volkswagen Polo GTi 6N2, being the model nomenclature. The 6N2 Polo in general was a handsome looking car, if I do say so myself. It was built from 2000 to 2002. It was a facelift version of the 6N. The GTi, actually the whole model range was built between 2000 and 2002. The GTi came in 3 colours. This reflects silver, which when it's clean looks fantastic. I don't clean my cars, as you can see. The other 2 colours were diamond black, which a friend of mine owned, and I believe it was lightning red, not Mars red like the Mark 1 Golf GTi. One of the best features about it is it came with xenon headlights. Even if you bought an E-Class Merc or a 5 Series BMW, you'd be lucky to get xenon headlights in 2000. And even on some modern cars now, you'd be lucky to get xenon headlights. Although, as beautiful as they are, I think they're being replicated by laser lights and such. It has a honeycomb grille, as you can see, with GTi badge. The red pinstriping you see there, I added myself because I'm a nerd. It's got a front balance, which you can see down the bottom there. It came with genuine 3-piece BBS split rims, which were susceptible to corrosion, which this ones look like they are, but these ones are actually refurbished, and they're just filthy because I don't, again, as I say, I don't clean my cars. What else have we got? Subtle little body kit, body coloured everything. GTi badges, obviously, so everyone knows how fast you are. Oh, and obviously the one modification that all cars need to gain at least 15 brake horsepower, it has got red brake calipers, which again on this car are filthy. What else did it come with? In the boot we have a 6-disc CD changer, which was nice. Anything else on the exterior? Wee little spoiler. It's a bit of, oh yeah, and this one comes with a sunroof, which if I was buying the car new, I wouldn't. All that weight, high up, centre of gravity, and eventually, obviously over time, it just lets moisture into the car. Sunroofs are terrible. Anyone tells you any different, they are wrong. So let's have a little look on the inside. So this one comes with the leather interior, which was an option. The other ones came with a cloth and had number 1, not the old one, had the cloth interior. The Recaro seats, quite bucketed, they're comfortable and grab you well. Comes with, unlike the normal version, it came with these chrome dials with a clock, an analog clock in the centre, which the normal cars didn't have. They just had a digital clock in the speedo. As you can see from mine, the engine check light is on, it's due a service. Also, you may also notice there's some digits missing from the mileage counter. When I bought it, it looked like I had 64,000 miles in it, and then when it was about to roll over to 65,000, it went to 70. Small matter, won't worry about it. It also has climate control, which is very handy, and it blows cold and hot, which is fantastic and works perfect. Cup holder, which is important, little tray for whatever. Leather stitched steering wheel, which is again starting to show its age. Sunshine roof, as I have mentioned previously. Lets the sun in, which is irrelevant. You also may have noticed that ticking noise. My one has developed this problem when these cars have been sitting up for a while. It's apparently a little piece of metal falls behind the indicator stalk and causes the ticking to keep going, which I don't think is that bad really, because when I go to sell it on, I can just sell it to either a drummer or a pianist or something and just tell them it comes with a rare feature of a metronome built in. It also comes with heated wing mirrors, which I've never used. We'll have a quick look at the engine. Oh, this one also comes, because it's leather interior, the seats are actually heated, which is actually quite nice in the winter time. They probably add quite a bit of weight to the car, but what are you going to do? It's not that fast anyway. We'll have a look at the engine. Wow! 1600cc, 16 valves, variable valve timing, 125 brake horsepower, which comes in at like, I think peak power is 6,200 RPM. A pitiful peak torque figure of 112 foot-pounds if I'm not mistaken. The engine is strong though, it likes to rev. It's short geared first, second and third, so it pulls pretty hard in the low gears, and then it's geared quite high in fifth, so it's not bad on the motorway. You'll get about 30-35 mpg. What else about it? The gearbox is probably the worst gearbox fitted to any car. There was a problem with the pedal boxes, which they recalled in the UK, but most of the Irish cars didn't have that done, unless you did it yourself, and this car most definitely didn't. The gear change in it is deplorable. 6.5 litre washer bottle, which is mostly because of the xenon headlights, which come with these washer jets, which I'll demonstrate for you in a moment. But let's take it for a quick little spin. Alright, let's go for a wee spin, eh? Sorry if I'm knocking the camera over. The ride is a little bit harsh in this thing, but hopefully the camera will stay upright and not fall over. Try and demonstrate that it has got a nice little bit of acceleration. You probably see the ride is not what you would call comfortable. It's not terrible, but you know, it's built for going around corners, not for, you know, tooting to the shop. The camera's falling over here, so I'll rev it out now. For a second. See how she shifts. It likes to rev out when you get it going. It moves. Not the quickest car in the world, but you know, enjoyable. None of this turbocharged nonsense you get these days. I'd like to take it around a few corners, but I have no fuel, and I'm really not bothered paying for any. What else can I say about this car? Gets up to temperature fine. Tick, 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 metronome, tick, 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 tick. You probably see the ride is a bit bumpy. Just make sure it's coming through on the camera. Hope you can hear me over that ticking noise. Yes. So I'm going to try and demonstrate for you now. Okay, let's give her a bit of juice. She moves when she wants to. Makes a good noise too. It's not the fastest car in the world, but it's visceral. Let's do now an acceleration test. See if I can get to the motorway before this X5 beside me, which is probably a 3 litre diesel and has probably 4 times the torque of this car and probably twice the power. It probably weighs at least 3 times more than I do. Turn on the lights. Always a slow getaway. Oh, this twisting. Oh no, that wasn't camera. Some miles an hour, so it's not slow, not the fastest thing in the world, but yeah, she's alright. I'm about to run out of fuel. I don't really want to buy anymore because I'm a Parker student. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's more a little bit of experience for myself because I've never made a video before. But yeah, thank you for watching. Polo GTi. Not perfect, but I love it. Mwah.